Hello YouTube, I'm Big Al 1982 and this is the Movie Reviewers 100. This week's theme is Disney Week. Before I get started, I thought I had to mention the news that broke maybe a week or two now of the Disney Corporation buying Lucasfilms with franchises like the Star Wars and Indiana Jones behind them. A major buy for Disney. I'm a really big Star Wars fan and always like to see new Star Wars content. The news that they're going to continue on with Episode 7, I'm a bit sceptic about, especially how they would cast it. But it'll be good to see what they come up with, and I will watch the film. That is a big coup for the Disney Corporation, who seem to be taking over the world, buying companies like Marvel and the Muppets. Yeah, what will they buy next? And what you get with Disney is merchandise as anything. You thought you saw a lot of stuff with Star Wars on it. Now brace yourself for anything and everything with a Star Wars logo on. But what I do say about Disney is I think they've touched every kid's childhood at some point, maybe briefly or a lot. But Disney has been in the homes of many childhoods and adults as well, who are big kids who like Disney films, which we all are. The film I'm going to talk to you today about, I thought I'd pick something different. The guys in here were talking about a lot of classic Disney animated films, which I could review any of them basically, all great films, but I thought I'd go a bit different and do this feature film. A film that a lot of people might not know about, that is the 1985 film Return to Oz. Now everybody knows about The Wizard of Oz, and this is, yes, a sequel to Return of the Oz. To Wizard of Oz, as this film is called Return to Oz. The basic story of the film is centered around the character of Dorothy, again, who is played by, I know I'm going to get this pronunciation wrong, but I'll give it a go, Fairuza Balk. That's Fairuza, and then last name Balk. You may know her from The Craft. Also, she was in Waterboy, plus a few other films she's popped up in the past. But in this film, she's a very, very young girl. I would say pre-teens age. The basic story of the film, as I said, centered around the Dorothy character again, who's sort of in a mental home. She's had psychiatric help because of the stories that she's talked about Oz, and while she's in this mental home, a mystery girl shows up and sort of helps her break out, and called back she's eventually called back to Oz. And when she returns to Oz, it's not the place that she left. It's not no beautiful landscapes and lots of people running around. It's been destroyed by a vain witch, and the Gnome King destroyed everything in their paths. The yellow brick roads are no more. Everyone's turned to stone, and yeah, it's a very darker film, and you're introduced to some new characters and sort of a reimagining of a character from the past, with Scarecrow character. I don't believe was done by the same person. No, it definitely wasn't done by the original person. You're introduced to a new character, Jack Pumpkinhead, who's the person who does his voice is, I believe, John Henson's son from Muppets fame, and that's Brian Henson. I may be wrong, but I believe that is his son. Yeah, for me, this is just a really great fantasy film, which takes you a new look at the Wizard of Oz film, which stands up today. It's an amazing film. and the film I think is the 70-year-old, but watchable today by many children and adults alike. But yeah, Return to Oz. I think it's a really fun fantasy film. A little bit darker than the original. Some fun characters, fun little adventures they go on. Where they come across this vain witch who really scared me there's one scene in this film that scared me as a kid when Dorothy goes into this room and the witch changes her head, make herself more beautiful with all these different heads, and I remember they're all asleep, and Dorothy goes in there and they all wake up and start screaming, and they used to scare the crap out of me as a kid. I remember that. But yeah, I still like it today, even though it scared me as a kid. But yeah, as I said, fun film, definitely one to check out if you've never seen it before. If you've seen the original, definitely check it out just to give it a watch, I suppose. This is just doing a little review this week. Looking forward to everyone's review here on the Movie Reviewers 100 for Disney Week. I've been Big Al 982. I apologise for my bad voice. Man flu again. I can't shame to shake it off. Goodbye, and hope you all have a great weekend.